Rampage665, and this is the first video in a line of videos I'm calling Gunpla Report. Now, the purpose of this and the upcoming videos is to talk about some recent releases, upcoming releases, and new announcements made in the world of Gunpla. I'll be throwing in some unboxing videos and some current projects of mine to fill in the video, but we'll get to that later. For now, sit back and enjoy the Gunpla news. Okay, first up, the new real grade number 10 has been announced as the Zeta Gundam. It'll be coming out in November, and it'll be breaking the 2,500 yen price point. It'll be 3,000 yen, which is a first. Many people guessed it would be the Zeta. They were right. Now, we haven't seen any pictures of the Wave Rider form yet. Some people think there might not be a Wave Rider form. Others say it'll be a parts former. Personally, I'd like a parts former more than a full transformation. It kind of breaks the real grade concept, but it would be incredibly delicate, as I've mentioned in several other videos, and I'd just much rather have a stable and solid piece of Gunpla. However, I think we can rule out the option of there not being a Wave Rider form, because if you take a close look at the action-based connector in the picture, you can see that there's a second slot in the front used for horizontal poses, which we all know is perfect for transformations. And from Gundam Age, we get our first new Master Grade announcement. It's the H2 Darkhound, and it's coming out for 4,400 yen in November. And some pretty exciting news for pretty much every old school Gundam fan out there. It's the new Master Grade version Katoki of the new Gundam. It's looking pretty exciting, and I'm pretty sure everybody out there was already hoping for a 2.0 version, because the proportions on the original Master Grade were just a tiny bit off. And it'll be really interesting to see what Bandai can do with one of their most iconic Gundams, with using the newest technology that they've been putting into their Master Grades lately. Okay, now let's take a look at some of the things that were released last month in August. First up, from Gundam Age, we have the H3 Orbital for 1,800 yen. Next, we had the high grade Age FX for 1,600 yen, and in the high grade Universal Century line we had the Hammurabi from Zeta Gundam for 1,700 yen, and the Master Grade released for August was the H2 Normal for 4,200 yen. Next up are the releases for September, some of which are already coming out this week. First up is the BB Senshi Legolas from Gundam Age, and it'll be coming out for 1,000 yen. After that, we'll be getting the high grade Clanch, and that should be for 1,300 yen. From the high grade Universal Century line, we'll be getting the Sniper 2, and that will be 1,500 yen. And of course, the Master Grade for September is the Buster Gundam from Gundam Seed, and that'll be around 4,000 yen. Okay, today we'll be taking a look at the 1144 high grade 00 Riser Trans Am version. Let's take a quick look around the box. And let's open her up. First off, we have gunmetal instead of gray for the frame parts and joints. We have a dark orange yellow instead of yellow, a very glossy, almost pearl-like red, and a whole bunch of clear parts, none of them colored, so I'll have to do that with paint, and a lot of stickers, although most of them, these dark ones, will go on the O-Riser, and the others are
on the inside of the clear parts, so hopefully it won't be too bad. We have a clear green stand, a small one, some very dark purple parts instead of blue, some more frame parts, and a clear orange, not a cockpit, but a sensor unit for the riser. Nice bag. We have effect parts and a clear green blade for the GN Sword 3, and some polycaps. We get some more of the dark purple stuff for the backpack, shoulders, and chest, and GN drives. Some more parts for the GN Sword 3, and more polycaps. And the last bag is all pink. A very glossy, pearly pink. Not girly, pearly, as in pearlescent. But it's still pink, which is kind of girly. And, as always, an instruction manual. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-page manual, along with some action shots of a built but not painted 00 riser Trans Am.
The most recent project I was working on was the high-grade Trans Am riser, which you saw in the unboxing video. And in fact, I've worked on it so hard, it's already completely finished. So I went ahead and started with something new, and even though I won't be showing much, I'm pretty sure most of you will be able to guess which high grade that this is. These are some effect parts I got off of eBay for around 10 euros, which is about 1,000 Japanese yen or 11 US dollars, call it what you will. And these are made especially for the real grade Freedom. They just slide over the gun parts. You have to be careful when removing them though, because the little tips on the rail guns like to come out with them, but not a big problem. They are rather heavy, but if you put them upright, the joints on the Freedom will be able to hold the weight of the effect parts. And to be honest, the result is pretty appealing. Okay, it's about time I wrap up this video. This has been my very first Gunpla Report video. Thank you all very much for watching. Everybody who's subscribed during the long time I've been absent, thank you so very much. I'm looking forward to doing more of these videos and other videos, and thank you all for watching them. Goodbye.